Hi guys, this is Mario from Dual Core Studio, and today I will show you how to make damage system looking like this. So first let's go to our player script, and here I want to create a damage function. So let's create public void, let's call it damage player, and I want to give it a local variable int damage. And in my damage function I want to decrease my health, so we will say player stats dot health minus that damage. So and when we want to call this function, we want to call this function when we collide with something, let's say arrow. So I will use on collision enter 2D void on collision enter 2D, and here I need collision 2D other. That other will be object that will collide with our player. And first, when they collide, we need to check what is that object. So if other that game object that compare tag, and let's say that tag is arrow. So if that other game object has tag arrow, I want to call my function damage player, and I want to give some damage, so let's say 2. And maybe better is to use public int arrow damage, and I want to pass that in here, and I will set my arrow damage in inspector. Next thing, when I damaged my player, I want to destroy arrow, so I want to destroy other dot game object. Okay, now let's go back to Unity, add some arrows to our scene. Let's call it arrow, and also we need to add tag, so let's go to tag and add tag, and our tag is arrow. Let's add it. Okay, now we need to add rigid body 2D to our arrow, set to gravity scale to 0, and add collider 2D, so box collider 2D. Great, now let's go to debug mode, and so we can see our player stats, and we want to set arrow damage to 2 also. So when we start, we can see our health is 5. When we touch arrow, our health is 3. So this works. Now I want to add some effect to damage function, and I want to use damage screen image. This is my damage screen image that we can use. So let's create UI image. Okay, and let's exit debug mode, select normal, add our damage screen here, and stretch it with Shift and Alt, and click here. Great. Now if I click play, I will get this. So I want to change my alpha to 0 for start. Okay. We'll set it to 0. And now go back to our script. So if we use image and UI, we need using Unity engine that UI. That is first thing that you need. Now I need my image, so I will say public image damage screen. Next I will change color of the damage screen, so I need public color image color. Great. And next thing, when I want to use that damage screen, when a damage function is called. So I want to create a private bool, let's say hurt. And when we are hurt, okay, hurt equals to true. And let's set it to false by default. Okay. Now, when we are hurt, okay, in update function, we will check every frame. If hurt equals to true, then we want to say that our damage screen color is equal to color that we will set in the inspector. So damage screen dot color equals to image color. Then else, so if it's false, then we want to say that our damage screen dot color is equal to color dot lerp function, and that will go from one color to another color by some variable. So we want to go from our damage screen color, damage screen dot color, go from this color to some other color, and we will make that color here. Let's make a private color and call it fade. Color equals to new. Color for now we will say 0f, 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 and now we want alpha to be 0 also. Okay, we want to go from this image color to this color. Okay, and we want to go to that color by some speed. So let's public float fade speed. Okay, go to demo screen color, to fade color by fade speed, and times time dot delta time. And after that we want to say hurt equals false. So how this works? When we damage our player, we say hurt is true, okay, one frame hurt is true, do this, and set hurt to false, then next frame hurt is false, and do this. Okay, let's try this out. Go back to Unity, add our image here, change color, and let's just use this number and add it here. First one is red, second one I think it's green, yes, and third is blue. So we need that red, so it will go from our image color to same color, but it will just change alpha, so it will fade out slowly. Okay, and we want to fade speed, let's say 4. Okay, let's try this out. Great. That's all for today. I want to say thanks to all of our subscribers. We really appreciate your support, and we will try to do our best to improve this channel even more. So thank you and see you next week.